Hey YouTube, this is your captain, back again, and today I'm going to show you a few Ojama Raccoon cattle call combos. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Now in a perfect world, this would be your hand. 5 Ojamas and cattle call. Realistically, I don't think you would actually get those in hand turn 1, but this is kind of the basic combo. You would normal summon Ojama Red effect. You can special summon up to 4 other Ojamas from your hand. So you special summon 4. So then you go into one rank 2, which happens to be Ojama Raccoon Sendayu. And then go right into another one, Ojama Raccoon Sendayu. And then finally, you play Cattle Call. Cattle Call will target Ojama Green, send him to graveyard, special summon a Master Vase. He can't attack and his effect is negated, but that's alright. We still have 2 more slots left. We're going to use Ronin Raccoon's effect, which special summons a token to the field, and its attack becomes equal to the monster on the field with the highest attack. And in most cases, Master of Oz at 4200 is going to be that monster. So you do another one, voila, you have 2 4200 beaters, and then 2 1100 beaters. Well, not really called beaters, but that's an extra 2000 if you really can get that down. But these can pretty much swing over anything. And when Master Oz dies at the end phase, you keep these tokens. They're just 4200 beaters. And if you make both of these last till next turn, you can do it again because they're the highest monster's attack on the field. Unfortunately, the chances of getting 5 Ojamas in hand with Cattle Call are pretty slim. But luckily for us and this deck, the combo to create those 2 4200 beaters is pretty easy. Now let me show you in a hypothetical sense. Let's say this is your hand. Now, you can pretty much do the basic combo with this kind of hand. I would normal summon Pomponko, and his effect would let me special summon 1 monster face down from my deck. And I would choose Ojama Blue, because that way if he's going to be a wall to die, at least you should get 2 cards for it. He gets put face down. And then I'll put these 2 trap cards face down. So, you pass turn. This is pretty much a standard play. If you get Pomponko, you try and get blue out. So you end, and let's say, because this is a hypothetical duel, your opponent produces 3 monsters. He has 3 monsters on the field. So he attacks Pomponko, he dies. He attacks blue. Blue dies. When blue dies, he gets an effect. And I get to add 2 Ojama cards from my deck to my hand. And I'm going to add Ojama Magic and Oja Country. But my opponent has 3 monsters. So why not, if I'm going to take life point damage, I should get 2 cards from it, shouldn't I? I call the Haunted my blue, and their monster attacks. Blue gets destroyed, call Haunted goes along with it. Blue effect. He gets destroyed by battle, I get to add 2 more Ojama cards from my deck to hand. I'm going to add red and black. So, your opponent has nothing else they can do, and they end your turn. And at the end of their turn, this is what your hand looks like. You added those 2, and then you added these 2, and then you had these 2 in hand. Now that looks like a pretty good hand. So you draw for your 6th card, and lo and behold, you get your Cattle Call. That right there is one way to produce this combo, but let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to play my Oja Country. I'm just going to put it there for now. It's a field spell. And its effect is that I can send 1 Ojama card from my hand to the graveyard to special summon 1 Ojama monster from my graveyard. And I'm going to send Magic to the graveyard to special summon blue. And then Ojama Magic effect, when it gets sent to the graveyard, I get to add 1 Ojama Yellow, Ojama Black, and Ojama Green from my deck to my hand. Perfect. So I add those 3. Next, you guessed it, I'm going to normal summon red. Red's going to let me special summon 4 monsters. 3 monsters. Because I already had 2 on field. I apparently can't count. Okay. So, 5 monsters on field. You overlay 2 of them. Go for Ronin Raccoon. You overlay 2 more of them. You go for Ronin Raccoon again. Now you have Cattle Call in your hand. So, you play Cattle Call. Target blue. Blue gets sent to graveyard. He special summons a Master of Oz. Then you use Ronin Raccoon effect to send 1 Ojama to grave. And special summon a 4200 attack monster. And then you use Ronin Raccoon effect again and get a second 4200 monster. Now if I rewound that for 2 seconds, and remember, your opponent has 3 monsters on the field, not 2. So if they're going to be doing life point damage, we might as well get 2 more cards from it, shall we? We use Call of the Haunted to special summon blue. And then blue effect, will, when he's destroyed, will let me add 2 more Ojama cards from my deck to my hand. And I'm going to choose Ojama Red and Ojama Delta Hurricane. So your opponent passes, and this is what your hand looks like when your opponent ends his turn. You had the blue in hand, you added these 2 from that first Ojama blue, you had this in your hand, and this is your second time Ojama bluing. So you added 4 cards to your hand. And it's time to draw your 6th card. Lo and behold, you get Cattle Call. So I see the combo, and you should too. I'm going to play Ojama Country, which is a field spell. I'm just putting it there so you can see it. I'm going to use its effect. I can send 1 Ojama card from my hand to the graveyard to special summon 1 Ojama from my graveyard. Special summon Ojama Blue. Ojama Magic, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I get to add 3 Ojamas from my hand, specifically Ojama Yellow, Ojama Green, and Ojama Black. And what's next? Oh, we're going to summon Ojama Red, which lets me special summon up to 3, well, up to 4, but we only have 3 slots, of Ojamas from my hand. So I special summon these 3. So, wow, look at that. Your opponent has 3 monsters on field. I'm going to play Ojama Delta Hurricane. And I can play that because I have yellow, green, and black on the field. And if I do, it destroys all cards on your opponent's side of the field. Oh look, they have an empty field now. How good is that? Let's see if I can kill him. Overlay. Ronin Raccoon. Overlay. Ronin Raccoon. Oh yeah, they're getting scared. 2,000 monsters. Fantastic. Cattle Call. Send Engrave. Special summon from extra deck. He can attack, and his effects are negated for the turn. But that's alright, because we're going to use Ronin Raccoon's effect to special summon a token, and its attack becomes equal to the monster on the field with the highest attack. And since we destroyed all of my opponent's monsters, this 4200 monster is the highest monster on the field. Let's do it one more time. That is 8400 plus 2000, and your opponent has no cards on their field. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like down below to show your support. It really helps out the channel. It's a really fun deck, and I'll be bringing more combos as soon as I figure them out. So I hope you enjoy this, and this is your captain, signing out. Have a nice day, everyone.